Unbanned on the YouTubers. I don't know what happened, man. Weird algorithms, people reporting the channel. Don't know. It's my first official strike. I've gotten tons of copyright strikes on music, but it doesn't seem to affect your standing. This one was a strike. They said sales or something. Algorithm gone weird on the MR556 pickup video. Don't know. People reporting my channel for some reason? I don't know. You know, it's like so stupid, but it is what it is. So apparently we're back. I said everything public again. I tried to research. There's certain things that trigger these algorithms. It doesn't seem to be. There's like no rhyme or reason to it. So I created a backup channel just in case it blows me out of the water. We seem to be back in. We're okay now, invisible. So whatever. I got the Cadex. I got the 45 Kimber. We're gonna head to the club, do a little shooting, see if we can get that S&B zeroed at the 100 and run some rounds through that Kimber, see how that feels. Nothing crazy involved, but just get out there. It's been a while. We'll head over to the club and we'll check them out and see what happens. I'm low on 147 grain, 6.5, so I brought some 140s as well. We'll see how that works. I don't know. And keep on pushing until they blow me out of the water and then move to a backup channel and whatever. It's been a weird ride, and we'll never give up, never surrender has always been the motto, so it ain't gonna start now, right? So keep on keeping on. Next stop, the club, America. Fuck yeah! Way high. On the king side. It's way high. Let's try one more. Spot it. Wait, it went up? How's that possible? Let's try that again. Well, it's 6:45 a.m. the next morning. I ended up leaving the club. Didn't even bother stopping to shoot the Kimber. It was actually oddly hot there. There was no breeze. I was sweating. I was frustrated. I'd get it close to where it needed to be, like within a few inches, and I'd make a few tweaks, trying to figure out where it wanted to be, and then it would just like go off paper. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So there was something weird going on. I don't know what. I don't know if these QDs weren't as tight as they should have been, and maybe there was a touch of movement. I'm going to redo the screws and triple check the torque. I don't think there was any movement going on. I set it down to spec, so it should be fine. The scope has a very slippery finish. Should I go a little heavier? I think Spur recommends 20 to 25 inch-pounds. But I usually go a bit under. I don't want to go too heavy on it. I remember Scott always said, fuck that. I always go a little heavier, But most scopes don't have this type of finish. It's very slick. So I don't know. I mean, it was shooting okay. I had some hang-ups with the mag a few times where I went to load the next round, and I had a couple of freaking double feeds, and I had to pull the mag out and then reinsert. It was a bit shaky. I might need to pull this apart and slightly tweak the height adjustment. So it was a getting to know you first session. It went horribly. Another thought is this doesn't use a lug system like my masterpiece. There's a touch of barrel, like a little itty bitty side-to-side flex if you press on it. It's torqued down as close as I could get it to spec. I didn't have an extension piece to use my torque wrench, so I kind of just did it by hand, and maybe that was a mistake. So I was hot, frustrated. I couldn't really get it dialed in. I was wasting ammo at that point, so I decided, let's leave, go home, reassess. Let's remount the scope. It needs to be properly leveled. It wasn't properly leveled. I thought it was, and then you get to the range and you get it on the surface, and then it's like a little skewed. I tried to adjust it while I was there with the fix-it sticks, but it didn't go well. I saw Big Pete is back after his ankle injury. He didn't know about Scott. When I pulled up, he almost asked me, "Is Scott coming?" That broke my heart. And my heart just wasn't really into it. I was getting frustrated, and I was like, you know what? It's not a good day. We need to go home. We need to reassess. We need to recheck everything. As far as the scope goes, the adjustments are interesting. Trying to get little fine details. You have to apply a lot of pressure, I noticed, compared to my Mark V. Like, if you want to change one click, it'll go 2 or 3. You have to be very gentle with it, and I'm a big ogre, so so it's a bit of a frustrating day. I've been trying to go. What I'm going to do is get everything dialed in properly again. I'm going to double check how to ensure you have the right torque. On a QD, it's different. You can't really use a torque wrench, really, can you? So I want to look that up. It didn't go well. I was really frustrated, and I was like, you know what? Let's stop wasting ammo. Let's go home. I'm going to remount the scope, properly level it, and we'll double check how much pressure these QDs need. I didn't feel any movement going on, but at the same time, I'd get close. And I'm very rusty, and it's been a while. The last time I shot bolt gun, I was with Scott. We're talking 3-4 months ago. And after a while, you just start to fall back into bad habits. My posture was all fucking wrong, and I was just one of those days where nothing was going my way. The can did a good job. So, yeah. My first video back after getting shadow banned, kind of, sort of. Still not sure why. So we need to make some tweaks, I guess. And we're going to get it back on there, and we're going to head back out. I didn't shoot the camber because at that point I was so frustrated, and I was hot, and there was no breeze. And the pistol range was filled with FUDs, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to stop. So, yeah. I'll figure it out. We'll get back out. And I'm not sure why the mag was having issues. It might be the height adjustment that I set. It was a little wobbly. A few times it wasn't fully inserted when I thought it was. So I'm not sure what that's about. So a bit of a trial and error getting to know this chassis. Masterpiece was a bit of a different animal. I'm starting to wonder if this barreled action just isn't a great fit for this Cadex, They're designed for their 7 stars type barreled actions. And, like I said before, maybe this Bergara just isn't, it's not precision enough. It's low mid at best. I wonder if I should just put this back in the masterpiece and then hold off on this until I can afford to get a 7 stars and get that properly in there. It's designed for it. I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be good for any short action Rem 700 barrel action. But, I don't know. We'll keep on pushing with it regardless. I'm going to keep trying to figure it out. I can't afford a 7 stars right now. You're talking over $3,000 with the trigger. I just can't do that. Sorry. I've lost a lot of money lately and been buying stuff, so I need to stop. So, got to figure it out. The aesthetics are awesome, but functionality is more important. So, if I can't get it dialed in for whatever reason, I'll put it back in the masterpiece, and we'll have to shelve this chassis into the safe for a little while until I can figure out a better barreled action. I'd like to do you make it a full Cadex. The other thing I thought was maybe this 1.5 is just too high for a bolt gun. I sold my 2 Bushnells. The guy that bought the first one, he liked it, so he bought the second one. I gave him a good deal, like $475. But that was on Vortex 110 rings. I'm starting to think 1.5 is just a bit too tall, and the height over bore was making it really difficult to get it dialed in properly. Maybe I should go with a lower mount, like a 110 for the Bolty. I know Cadex actually sells their own mounts. I don't know. Normally, when I was having those types of situations, I would have turned to Scott, and he would have given me shit and called me an idiot, and then he would have helped me solve it. Obviously, Scott's not around anymore, so I got to solve the problem myself. And I was just running, I get close, and then I'd make a minor tweak in height and elevation, and then it would go off paper again. And it's got to be my technique, my posture, my trigger pull, and a combination of other shit. I don't know. But I'll work today on trying to figure it out. This is a laser system I bought a while back. I thought, you know what? Let's get everything tweaked down properly again. I'm going to re-level this. Find the appropriate one for this caliber. And when it gets close to dusk today, try to get it closer to where it needs to be with the laser. And so when I get there, it's not... I don't know. I've always had these issues with zeroing. I don't know why. I'm major retarded, I guess. I don't know. So, we'll try to figure it out. Frustrating, but I'm not giving up or anything. It was one of those days where I've been putting off going. Scott's ghost is all over that place, so it was kind of an eerie feeling, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's been a weird run lately. I haven't really been super motivated to get back out, and then I do get back out and things don't go right, and I'm like, I'm in a weird space in my head for some reason. But the show goes on as always, and hopefully the channel doesn't get blasted again. If you get 3 strikes in 90 days, they completely kill your channel. I'm a nothing channel, dude. I got like 2,000 subs or whatever. So why they're coming after me on random videos, I can only assume maybe somebody's reporting them. There was nothing wrong with the MR556 video that I haven't done in a bunch of other videos. Hey, I got a new gun. Let's go pick it up. Let's bring it back. Let's pull it out. Oh, cool. That's, lather, rinse, repeat. So my guess is I got haters that are like actively reporting videos or something. Which, whatever, if anyone's doing that, I wish Dark Karma threefold back on them. If it's just weird algorithm shit and for YouTube being gay as fuck, well, whatever. Not much you can do about it. So I got to solve the problem. So, and I ordered from Mile High brand new screws. A few of these, I used a T15 instead of a T20 at first, and some of the screws are a little iffy. So I bought a whole set. I got 20 new ones. I'm going to put new screws in it. We'll get it properly leveled, and we'll get it on there. As far as the height, I mean, I should be okay. I've seen other guys run 1.5s on bolts. 1.5 is basically more for the ARs. I don't know. Or should I just get a different mount for it that's lower? I don't know. I'm trying to find my way. Normally, I would ask Scott these questions, so it's kind of frustrating. But we'll keep on keeping on. As far as the Kimber, we'll get back out sometime this week, and we'll shoot it. Even at the rifle range, there's a dude right next to me blasting some cheap AR on the 100 with no, it's so, I don't shoot unsuppressed anymore, and there's some dude beside you blasting you. It's like, fuck, dude, give me a break. He was shooting like an AR-10 with no can, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Trying to focus, and this guy's blasting you out of the fucking water. All right, well, I'm happy the channel's still kind of okay, I guess. We'll keep on pushing forward. I'll try to solve these issues, and I'm going to put some thought into the mount. Maybe this will go back on the HK. With the Mark IV, and maybe I'll get something a bit lower for the bolt. What? I don't know. You can do a set of rings, I guess, but I'd rather it be a one piece. I may just do that Area 419 and not the 39 millimeter, but was it 32 millimeter? It's like 1.10, 1.2, something like that. I think we'll be okay clearance wise. This is a 20 MOA Night Force rail on this barrel action, so it's going to have a bit of a slant. So my only concern was proximity of the scope caps and everything else. Yeah, so that's where we are. Didn't go well, kind of bummed, but we'll have to solve the problem and move on forward. So have a good week. See you when I see you. Until next time, your boy Jake America, back for the attack in the 2.6. All right.